It wasn't that exciting, was it? FOMC report today, just basically non-movement today. I mean, it's really not moving that much at all today regarding the indexes. So there's really not much to see here. Again, we're still holding. We barely broke the low of this candle. So again, it's not a time to say we go short just for going short, or you broke this low. Again, you want to see some type of price pattern of a bearish sign versus just one striking day, because that means you got bearish here, you got squeezed out. Got bearish here. If you didn't wait for a break of a low, you got squeezed out. Same thing here. You didn't wait for a break of a low, you got squeezed out. So again, don't get squeezed out all the way, but you can see that this definitely is, you're talking about a 10%, 12% move in a matter of weeks. I mean, it's what, 2 weeks, a month, of matter of fact, now, yeah, 4 weeks. I mean, shit, whatever. There's a lot of damn movement for 4 weeks worth of things in a straight time. I mean, you take one of these arrows and you pretty much just, move it. It's pretty much looks like it's almost vertical. But again, that doesn't mean that it goes down and crashes down here. What it does mean is that, maybe there's just a little bit of rest that needs to be put in place. So just be cautious with going on fresh new longs. QQQ, same thing. I mean, this one closed. Not really. I mean, it's not really showing you that much price action to really say, okay, again, we want to see a lower high or something like that. But you can see that I don't know if this is distribution. I don't know if this is them waiting for that big seller to appear, because it just is grinding up. And you might say, listen, it can grind up for a while. I understand that. But the move was very aggressive, and it's just been floating. So I don't know if somebody's looking to get to the downside, but just be cautious. Oops, wrong name. IWM, however, is giving a little bit of less, gave a little bit 1 bar pullback, and now is down and closed pretty much down close to the lows for the day. So let's look at the 30-minute. We can kind of see how this plays out. We saw a huge move down, retracement. I bet you this is probably 50 to 61.8, and then it moved down here. So we just have to see how this one plays out. But this one looks a little bit more weak than the other price. The price action for the other indexes. The diamond, again, won't really put a lot of weight into this, because we can see the volume is really drying up, and again, a pullback would be healthy. I'm not going to call a top at all, quite honestly. I probably will never do that, but if the price action shows for a short, I will take it, but it's not showing as yet. You got Apple again, I think I mean, it has a hell of a run. You had this run from, again, a month straight that you had a rip from, what, 98 to 114. What are we looking at there? We're looking at a 10-15% run up. So again, I had called a couple of my friends yesterday and said, listen, if you're in, lighten your position if you don't want to take some off. But again, we're still over this prior pivot, so we're good to go regarding that. Netflix actually got beat up today. So again, I'm not, and I know there's some people that probably bought here. It has to fill this kind of a gap stuff, because we've looked back on price action in the past and said, okay, you say that there, you waited all the way, you waited basically from end of January for 2 months for it to come back and fill, and I bet you couldn't hold all the way through that. You go back even further, we saw some gap action right here. I mean, that still hasn't, I don't think it's filled as yet. So don't use those gaps to say, oh, the gap has to fill, and that's why I'm going to go long, because there's people that probably went short here saying they had to fill, and they're still, I mean, no, they're not still, their position is worthless. So you just have to be looking at that stuff as well. Baba on the daily looked pretty good. Let me get this looking right now. It's still showing some healthy separation. Again, if it broke above these highs, that would probably be a good thing, and it could continue to go higher. It has a huge gap from here. If it gave a higher low, this could probably be a low risk trade to enter. You got Gopro. Still not looking that good. I mean, it's giving you, this is a lower high from here. It tried to come up, and it's given an engulfing pattern. So if it follows through tomorrow, it definitely could be some price action, at least to some down price action coming forward. So just be careful regarding that. So just trade them accordingly, and be careful out there. Take care.